8:21 on Wednesday the 9th of July. So Goodwood Festival of Speed starts tomorrow officially. It's crazy, so you still got everyone setting everything up. We've got the Praga stand. Maserati, they're going to be revealed. Got the Lancias. We got the McLarens. Pagani's Zondera. Can you imagine how loud this is going to be tomorrow? That is insane.
You know, the moment they took the order off the gold standard, it went downhill.
Check out the course cars. GT4. Got another GT4 there. Looks like a police livery. And we've got the GT3 RS. GT3 RS with the lights on top. AMG GTR. Pagani Utopia. Half of them ain't even like revealed yet or nothing. So as you can see, we got the Ferrari, followed by the McLaren. Like, this is awesome, because tomorrow this event is going to be packed. Like, trying to get some videos of these cars is just going to be nuts. And good job we're here for the whole weekend. There's just going to be so much going on. M2CS, the full roll cage, carbon spoiler. Crazy. Look at the steering wheel on it. It's like a Formula 1 car. And we got an SVJ over there, next to the Lancia. Ferrari F40. This is twice I've ever seen one of these. Right guys, this is so crazy. I was literally over there filming the Ferrari F40 and everything, and I bump into Mad Mike's son, Lincoln. And we was chatting for like 10 minutes before I even realised who he was. And I was like, no way. Like, that's just craziest start. So this is their design this year. We've got all the Pragas covered over, ready for tomorrow. So we got the McLaren stand, 600 LT, 765 LT.
Is it 918 or is it the GT?
918.
Yeah.
918 Spider. Right, this is defo the best car I've seen so far. Pagani Golf buggy. So we got some of the bikes, BMW. We'll take a look over here towards the Formula 1 cars. We got a Lotus stand there. We got the Formula 1 cars. As we're about to head across the track. Yeah, the monument this year outside the house. It's crazy. We've got a T50, I believe. So it is about 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna get what I can while it's still light. And then we'll go back to the car and call it a night, ready for tomorrow for the first day. Guys, I have found the McLaren P1. I think this is the one we passed on the way in, which was the first car I seen, one of the first cars I see. You know it's Goodwood when we just got a McLaren P1, just on its own. So yeah, moving on from the McLaren, we also have Terry Grant's drift car. So that's gonna be good. He always does put on a show. Right, so we're gonna leave the P1 in the Goodwood house, and we're gonna take a look over here towards some more McLarens. I think that's where the W1 is. Check this out in the drivers club. Got all the Porsches. Right, so I don't really film when I'm like talking to people, but I literally just had a bloke come over to me, Ben, he's actually a chef in the house, and he come over to me saying like what a good photo I've just taken. But like everyone I've spoke to here so far is just so friendly, it's so nice. Check out this. Here we got the F1 paddock, all covered over. Got the Renault Formula 1 car, Ferrari. All the Ferraris, it's crazy to think how much they've actually changed. Check out this thing, that is huge. That is actually massive. We've got the 911 RSR. This thing. Unreal. We've got the GT3R. Right, moving on from the GT3 Porsches. Right, this is my kind of area. We've got a Toyota Yarimati lap fillers. So I can't wait to see Yarimati tearing up the rally stage in his Toyota GI Yaris. That should be good. And then we got the Rally 1. Right, and we have got a car I've been wanting to see. Mad Mike's RX-7. Right next to the NASCAR. So this thing is going to be putting on a show, I know. Rotary RX-7. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this thing tear up tomorrow. Right, so moving on from the BMWs, we'll take a look at this Mercedes Formula 1 car. There's all the Formula 1 cars, and this year is meant to be the 75th year anniversary. Right guys, all of these are covered over except for the McLaren F1, and that's about £20 million, I believe. So yeah, that's defo the Rally 1 WRC GR. Insane. I can't wait to see this thing tearing up on the rally stage tomorrow. Right, but let's move on. And I've found another Rally 1 Yaris. Here we got another WRC car. Judging on the shape of this, it's a Hyundai. So yeah, I can't wait to see that as well tomorrow on the rally stage. Right, we're running out of daylight, so we ain't got long left, and then we'll head back to the car. So going past the BMW stand. The new BMW M2 CS, like, that is just beautiful. Some crazy looking wheels. And we got the Toyota on top. Got all the suspension. But look at some of them. We have the Porsche GT3, followed by the Maserati. Oh, we got an R34 Skyline. Right, which one are you guys picking? The Maserati MC20 or the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. Dream car giveaways. Imagine winning one of these. That's such a clean spec Nismo. Even got the carbon on it. Like, it's just immaculate. Such a nice car. And we got a Ferrari 812. Right, moving on from the 812. And our R34 looks so mean. And the GT4 hiding up there. Some deep wheels. Does need a bit of a clean. Right, you see cars like the McLaren W1 and then there's this. Like, that needs to be going up the hill first. Right, we've got a slammed Volkswagen Golf GTI. Hence his number plate as well. I'll try not to get run over by these bugs. Right, we got the McMurtry. Couldn't even speak then. Like, this thing's acceleration is just next level. It's literally like woof, and it's gone. So I'm sure we'll get some good videos of that tomorrow. Like, yeah, it's insane. And it literally drives upside down. T50. We've got the new Aston Martin Valia. Right, under this we got a 2024 Wyra R Evo Roadster. Like, look at the splitter on it. It's pure carbon fibre. Just teasing us. Right, so we got Karma. I've never actually heard of this brand before. Not sure if they're... Oh. Right, we got the Ferrari F80. So moving on from the F80, we've got the Roma Spider. And then we've also got the Roma Coupe. Followed by the 296 GTS. But this thing, SF90 XX Spider. And then the Daytona SP3 next to it. And then underneath this one we got the FXXK Ferrari, which is not actually road legal. It's a crazy car and it's so loud.
competition happens on all.
Sweeping through the sweepers, but good to see them anyway.
Yeah, and as we were saying again, we've got more Koenigsegg action. This the CC 850 from Koenigsegg in all in white, making its way up the hill now.
Well, this is the one we saw on the start line, a tribute to the models from Stout and then some. It's Stouter, right? So it's the voice of Stout, it's even more Stout.
But he put the wide body on it, just threw on that Veltec suspension, so it's on.
Fully electric Renault 5, but it's a lot lovely that they've got 5 turns.
What do you think of this? What is that car? Can you tell me? Destined for greatness, the XComp tire did a good job, and this is all electric, right? So I feel like it needs to have the download. We were talking about this before we went live. It's like they need to dial up because it's just buffering, right? And this is just really cool technology. You're seeing electric being introduced into drifting. How? You know, it's an on-off switch, so it's the adaptability. I mean, literally here at the arena multiple years ago, I rode an R32 that was EV, and
this is the F80. This is historic. This is the first time in public, about once a decade since the 1980s with the F40, they go up another 10, the 50, the 60, the 70, but this really has design that harks back to my eye to sort of the
Now this is this year.
on circuits like the Nürburgring Nordschleife, they absolutely know what they're doing, and it looks fantastic, sounds fantastic, and you can't miss it in that bright red livery.
No, with that kit on board as well, enhanced brake components, improve the cooling of the car, the feel of it, and the durability. Talk of running kits though, this is another Porsche 911G. It really is something rather special.
And I think one of the glorious things about Ferrari in the past decade or so is they have a very strong nod to their past. Large front engine cars, now down onto the start line. Let's have a look. The marshal stands in position, hands in front of the screen, indicating to the driver it's good to go.
Yeah, this is another new one from Ferrari, the 12 Cylindri, heading up the hill now, all in yellow in this supercar run. Marks 70 years of Ferrari in North America. Front engine 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12. This is for...
It really is one of the most popular places here. Yeah, particularly on the Thursday here at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. But what you never know with cars like this, like in the racing world, was this finished last night? You know, you always have a target, and that target is coming. It's in the diary. You cannot miss your...
And Goodwood hand in hand on the map globally this weekend. So Ferrari's 80th anniversary, positioned as the successor to the LaFerrari 3-litre twin-turbo V6 with a hybrid system as well. The rear end of his car, 40 centimetres rear fan on the back of that with the active aero as well, the central driving position too. Oh, the sound as it makes its way past the flip wall.
Just to explain the relevance of the fan, in 1978, the Brabham that Gordon Murray designed, he changed it. He put a fan on the back to suck the car down onto the ground. It was used once and once only for victory at the Swedish Grand Prix. The team...
Machinery, enjoying the sunshine. It heads further into this afternoon, and still a lot more coming your way as well.
Says, hey, drifting is, like I said, not just a side issue. He brought this vehicle. He might be It's built by TCP Magic, Total Car Produce, turbo power plant under the hood. Bagsy always puts on a show. This gentleman is Drift Game and also Drift Master. Bagsy outside of Mad Mike, he is poised over at Red Bull, but Bagsy has been competing. His game is
Aston Martin trying to make Let's just have a V12. It sings and actually went remarkable.
want to know how much that is. That whole collection.
The splitter with the stabilising fin in the middle as well. Attached to the rear wing, it really is fully prepped to go racing. Race grade suspension, brakes and tyres. It's built really.
Maybe more expensive, but maybe slap it quicker, and that is what it's all about, going faster.
That's the sound of a McLaren 765L.
Being a lot more restrictive in the top of that loop before they come back down to around about 500 miles per hour, and red one bring them around to
and then build the supercar off that, and very, very dynamic, and quite a few drivers coming up through those. But I love the change of pace you get on the supercar run, not in terms of speed of the car, but just the imagery, because we're suddenly going from Praga, which is extreme, to Bentley, which is luxury as well as performance.
Yeah, the Bentley Bacalar making its way up the hill in that beautiful Bentley green, pays homage to, of course, the racing years, the hay bales. Again, another sleek, stealthy design. It's certainly a common trend for new supercars, having that kind of understated look, but with mean power right there.
Yeah, but also just those little trim lines on the bottom, just say, I'm something a little bit special. I'll tell you what, I think a lot of the real supercar fans need to just close their eyes and guess by the sound alone what... There is no hanging around, and you certainly can't fit it in orange and grey.
No, this one is the 750S Coupe, again, with that papaya, I think we've got to call it, haven't we? The McLaren papaya colour, celebrating 20...
We got the Sesto Elemental, full carbon fibre. And the interior on one of these Sesto Elementals is one of the craziest interiors I've ever seen. But yeah, the carbon fibre all over on the body. Right, to start it off, we've got the Veyron Super Sport. Carbon fibre on it. Look at the number plate, high sexy. So this is the second one. We got a matte black one. Third one. By Tom Hartley. Right, so we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Bugattis. Veyrons. So let me know in the comments, guys, which spec Bugatti would you guys pick? Right, this is one car down here that I do want to see go up. It's the Midnight Black Subaru. We got it all down here. We got the i20 WRC car. We got Colin McRae's Ford Focus. Colin McRae's Subarus. Like, I can't wait to see some of these if they either go on the rally stage or up the hill. So we got Colin McRae's 1995 Subaru. We got his 1997, 1998, and then we got this. It's what he started out in, his flat out days.
Furniture, isn't it?
Got them all heading out the Volvo.
Made for the racetrack. Yeah, and it shows what those can do to use their Emira on the track. This car.